Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bev from Art by Bedell. I'm so happy to have you with me today. Thanks for joining. And if you are new to my channel, well then I welcome you. Take a look around and check things out, and I can't wait to get to know you a little bit. So today I have a commissioned nature junk journal that I would like to share with you. So this journal measures 8 1/4 by 12 and it has a 3.5 inch spine. It has 136 pages, 3 signatures that are hand stitched into the spine of this journal with a 7-hole pamphlet stitch. The cover for this journal is some echo print fabric muslin that I had made this past summer, and I decided to use it and quilt it to make a quilted cover. Now I wanted this very raw looking edge to it, so rather than putting it on the inside, I put it on the outside. Our closure is some echo print fabric that I have stitched onto the cover on the front and back, and then it just ties. For the front of this, I have decided to go very simple because I didn't really want to take away from the echo printing and the quilting, but yeah, I did want to put something here to break it up a little bit to show that it is a nature themed journal. And so we have a little chickadee on some corrugated cardboard that has been inked up and a little bit simpler than what I normally do. On the back side, here's our spine. And then on the back side, I did nothing all except for my label because I really wanted this to show this beautiful echo print. This is with a daylily here. I don't remember what all the flowers were. I think this may have been some sunflower petals here. Yeah, I don't remember just what these small ones were here. It may have been geranium. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyhow, there we have our cover. And so it's been machine stitched, and I have like 3 rows of stitching all around the outside edge. On the inside of the cover itself, is some quilted batting, and then an Amazon bag, and then it's all been covered with some more echo print fabric. We can see that better on the back side here, and it's just the prints didn't come out, but the color came out so pretty on that. I just love that. So on the front side of our journal cover here, I have my typical pocket, and it is an echo print leaf that I cut out and made a pocket with. I have some pages out of an old bird book here, and then I have a library card here that's from My Porch Prints, and then I have glued onto the cover a piece of echo print paper that I had made. First page. Now, the girl that has commissioned this journal gave me a whole list of wonderful ideas of things that she would like in her journal. So you will see that throughout the journal. Yes, pansies were one of her favorite flowers. We have a pocket. This is some of my mixed media paper. And we take out a Bible passage from Psalm 1 here for a journal card, and then this flips open with some paper to write on here, and then this just holds that in place. And so our next page, and as you can see, it is a chunky monkey. Next page, back side of my echo print with some stenciling. Here's an echo, or not my echo print, my mixed media. Here is some echo print here that I did with Sasebo's technique. You really must check out her technique. It is so easy. We'll remember to put the list below. So I'll make myself a note over here, links, and I'll put Sasebo's channel on that. All right, then we have a page out of a child's book, which you really can't tell because by the time I've inked it up and colored it in, you really can't tell what the book is. But anyhow, we have a glassine bag for a pocket, some more corrugated cardboard, which I like to add. We have an owl, and then inside the pocket, we have a couple labels. And that is, no, we turn it over. Then we have 2 tags that are like a sample note for botanicals. And it's clipped on with one of Tim Holtz clips here, right here. And then you can, there we go. I guess I'm gonna want these to show, so I'll turn this around like this. And that just clips onto our page like that. I'll put that back on. Over here we have a piece of vintage ledger paper. I did some watercolor. I have these really nice big floral stickers and some washi tape. And then any place that's open like this, the back of a tag, the back of a journal card, any place is a great place to journal on. This whole, page, you can journal on that. I have some handmade paper here, and this is Queen Anne's lace that I had picked last year and incorporated that into my handmade paper when I was making it. On this page, which is some of my cleanup paper page, I have a tag that is paper clipped on. No, it's attached, but I have a paper clip to hold it in place. And so it opens up like this. And it has a whole bunch of birds. And there's little spaces here that can be journaled on. And it opens up both sides. And then I just have that hinged onto my page with some fabric. And to hold it in place, I've just used a big paper clip. Let me get it on. There we go. So then that opens up, and there's more room over here for journaling. We have a printable here, a digital with a page tab on top. This is a sketched fern that I had made on ledger paper. Some fine art paper here. And then over on this book page, this bird book page, I have a pocket that has been made from an echo print here. And then inside it are some flowers, some wildflowers that I had laminated. We have some of the phlox that grows alongside the road, and yeah, just some really cute little flowers that are in that pocket. And then this is a leaf that I had picked up and laminated it also. It's a really big leaf. There we go, and that fits down inside that pocket. On the back side of that page, I have a tuck spot over here, and then in the tuck spot is another passage from the Bible of Psalms 57 on a large journal card. So there's room to journal there and room to journal here. For the center of this signature, this first signature, more echo print paper, some coffee stain paper, and then I see I don't have my beads on yet, but I will be adding something to the strings here. And then there are some nature quotes throughout the whole journal. And then we're going backwards now on this signature. Over here, I have one of my torn frames by layering paper and tearing it, so there's layers. And then I have some of my tall phlox, and they were pressed flowers, and then I added some Mod Podge on top so that they didn't break apart over time. And it's a pocket, so inside is another journal card. And this is the other side of that fine art paper here. This is another sketched pot or pan, a bucket, I guess, of some foliage with a page tab here. Our cleanup paper with room for journaling. And on the back, we have another belly band. And inside this belly band, which has been paper clipped on with just a little paper clip, we have a coin envelope. And so inside our coin envelope is a journal card. And this is wildflowers that are on here. Put that back on there, close it up, stick it in our belly band, and paper clip it on so it doesn't fall out. See, I want the heart on top. There we go. And there's our handmade paper and our ledger paper. On the back of this ledger paper, we have 2 pockets here. Inside the pockets are these field note journal cards on the top one and in the bottom one. And then also these are paper clipped closed, because what happens is they fold out like this. Both sides has room for journaling. And then there's this pocket behind it here that our field notes goes in like this. And then on the outside of this, I have some of my Echo print leaves that I had cut out and then hand stitched on. And then there's also a little pocket on the front with some more little tags there. So we'll put our field notes back in. And I've added little paper clips so that this didn't flap around when you're going in and out of your journal. There we go. Little page here with another specimen tag, 2 specimen tags held on with a Tim Holtz clip up here. And then another glassine bag with some little tags inside it. This little page here has a watercolored wildflowers on vellum, and it just looks so delicate and pretty. And then that is the back side of our Echo print. We are on the back last of the pages in the first signature. We have a little tuck spot here made from the flap of an envelope that has a journal card in it. And then the envelope on the other side flips open, and then it has a pocket in it also with a journal card in it. Okay, so the beginning of our second signature is mixed media paper, and it's the same pretty much as the first page, other than the scripture is a different passage. This is Psalm 23 on our journal card, and the flower is an iris on our notepad. And that just sticks down inside. Back side is some more journal room. On these Echo print leaves, I added some watercolor to it. And then here is our page out of our child's book. You can see this nice frog. The page is out of a child's book that is a Japanese book, and I really liked the illustrations in this book. Then we have a piece of Maruyama paper here, ledger paper with another large sticker and some more watercolor, and room to journal, some coffee stain paper, more coffee stained. On this cleanup paper, we have some Echo printed fabric and also stamped fabric, and it is a flap. So it just folds up for some hidden journaling. And then the back side is a watercolor little jar with some wildflowers in it. My list of where my printouts, my printables, digitals came from will be below in the information. I started this with my last journal where I did a scroll, and I fell in love with it, so I had to add it to this journal too. So I have some handmade paper with a wildflower here, and then this is tied to hold the scroll shut, but it can be opened up. Okay, if I can get my fingers to work. And then it just unscrolls out, and there is a map. My friend Kai gave me the maps, and then you can use the other side of it for journaling. It is on the edge of a page so that it's not adding any bulk to your journal. When the journal closes, it's on the edge so it just doesn't interfere. Now, if it was on the middle of a page or something, it might add more bulk than what we want, but being on the edge, it's perfectly acceptable. So there's our scroll. The back side of it. Another piece of fine art paper. This is some echo print paper by the boiling technique with some ferns. Coffee stain with stencils. Another quote. We are at the center of our second signature. And then we'll go back through this signature, and the ferns, the echo printed ferns are so pretty. Fine art paper, and another piece of the scroll on the handmade paper. And there is another wildflower here. Another one of the jars with wildflowers in it, watercolored. And then we have a belly band with a old world comical type bunny. And he is just so cute. These bunnies were a huge hit for me around Easter time. They are just so cute. And we have some echo print fabric here on our belly band for a ruffle. The paper inside is a piece of coffee stained ledger paper that's been stenciled. Here you can see, and then over here with some modeling paste. And then that just gives us lots of room for journaling. Coffee stain paper, ledger paper. This is the same idea where we have a flip out, we have a pocket here and a pocket behind with the field notes. The leaves are different. This is colt's foot. I'm not sure what that is. And we've got different mushrooms on it. This is more the Maruyama paper and the child's book. On the back of this piece of echo print paper, we have this little pine forest tag in a pocket, and then Psalm 34. And it's just tucked inside, and this is some watercolor on this. Here on this piece of mixed media, we have a pocket with a deer, and then inside the pocket we have a tag, a journal card, and then we have a piece of acetate here that has been sewn on for a pocket, and in the pocket we have a journal card. So when it's tucked down inside there we go. How cute is that? Then we have our mixed media paper. The first page on our third signature is another pocket, Psalm 121. This is some watercolor wildflowers with another paper pad. And these are all the same for each signature, but they have different images on them and different passages from the Bible on them. Then on this half page, we have our burlap leaves. Now I added these to the last journal also and fell in love with them too, so I had to add them. This paper here is a vintage page out of a personal calendar, and I just added this page here for some journaling room. And our burlap leaves, some journaling room here. Echo print paper. This is another one of our ledger papers with some watercolor and a large sticker. And of course the stickers are all different on each of these pages. More of the colt's foot here. And some deer digitals. This is another side tuck pocket that we have. And inside, oh, excuse me, I want to take that back. Yes, it's a side tuck pocket. So, but it is created out of a business envelope, a used business envelope that's been repurposed. So it has the window here, and then inside the window is a tag that has been made out of a time card. So that makes a nice size tag, actually a perfect size tag to go back inside this window and right here on our envelope. Okay, on the back side, we have a pocket here, and this is a flip out that has many pages to it. So we have a pocket with some tags in it here, and then this flips out. So we have this journal room, and this flips out, and then we have this page that flips open like this. So there's lots of room there for journaling. Okay, we have the half page of the child's book, and we have some black corrugated cardboard that was gifted to me by my friend Linda. And it's just beautiful with the purple and the iris and on top of the child's. It's just really nice. On the opposite side of that, we have another flip out with more journaling room. We have another bunny. This is an overlay, and he is so cute. He's on vellum. He's just so cute. Journaling room on back. We have some handmade paper with some flowers and some ferns on it. Then we have some coffee stained paper, and we're at the center of the third signature. Here you can really see, these are azalea flowers here. So pretty. This one has the curtain. I haven't done the curtain in one of my journals in a while. I had done them, I don't remember the last time I did one, but I thought it was time to add another curtain. So this curtain flips open and then this flips out. I like flip outs too, as you probably know by now, because I tend to add a lot to my journals. This is the child's book page, again with the black corrugated cardboard. It has a pansy on it. And another flip out on the back side. We have a side tuck on this cleanup paper with a large journal card on the inside of that. On the back side, we have another piece of acetate, and I have stitched this on. And then inside the acetate pulls out this large journal card here. And then when it's out, you can see the design work that's on that cleanup paper. And this is a butterfly with room for journaling, and it goes right back inside our little pocket like that for some hidden journaling. Then we have a digital paper here with some cheesecloth and a print here. Very pretty paper. Another echo print, ledger paper, and another set of our pockets that flip open. Echo print on that paper. This is one of our half pieces of paper, and it has an over the page been clipped on little notepad here with one of the Tim Holtz clips here. This is some of my echo print leaves that I have hand stitched, and then we did some collage on this, and I'll pin this back in place before I lose my pen. And then on the back side of that is a pocket with a little card, and on the inside of the card is Psalm 139. And here is the last page in this journal. We have a pocket that is made out of a paper doily and a large glassine bag. Inside the glassine bag is a tag. And then on the back of the cover, we have an echo print corner tuck spot here. This is a paper, like a cardboard, but it's not cardboard. It's pressed paper, and it's supposed to be a table protector to set your glass on so your table doesn't get wet and it would soak up. But it was so pretty, I had to use it in the journal. And then inside our tuck spot is a mini journal, and the cover is made out of an echo print that I had, and the inside pages are coffee stained copy paper, and these are with maple leaves. And that completes the flip through of this nature journal. I have found over the years that my favorite journals to do are the nature journal. I love being out in nature. I love to go out collecting things. And so it was a real joy, again, once again, to do another commissioned nature journal. So I am very thankful for the opportunity to do this one too. So it'll soon be on its way, and we shall see what's in store. Now, I had mentioned in my last video that for December, I will be participating in Defember Ember with Louisa Heinzel and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. And so you will be seeing the results of what I'm doing with that. And then in February, I have a class, a year-long class that I am going to participate in. and also Junk Journal January. And then in February, I will be back to making more journals and just working on my class that I'm doing and more new items for you guys. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, thank you for joining me, and we shall see you again soon. Bye now.